13.
What's up, you guys? It's your favorite sports chica, Carolina Teague. Welcome back to another episode of League of Our Own. My voice is back. Last time I was on air, I had no voice. I had no life. I was miserable. I was out of commission. I took a COVID test. I didn't end up having COVID, but I was out of commission. I was very, very sick. And I heard the common cold is going around right now. So if any of you guys are suffering from the common cold, I really feel for you guys. We usually start at 8 o'clock, but for some reason we got held up. As you guys can see, I'm wearing my Biggie shirt, and that kind of opened a can of worms for all of us backstage to talk about Cassie and Diddy. We kind of got into it about that.
No, you talked about Cassie and Diddy.
No, we all talked about it. Me, you, and Jaden. It was a really interesting discussion about Cassie and Diddy's lawsuit. I don't know if you guys heard about what's going on, but it's been a lot of going on. We're also going to talk about NFL Thanksgiving traditions. What's yours? Why the hell does Patrick Mahomes put ketchup on his ham? 3 cons and pros about Spurs coach Pop. They're playing the Clippers right now, and I was told that they're losing last time that I checked. And Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson, their beef, is it behind them? And CJ Stroud is really that mofo. So the Cassie and Diddy thing it had me in a chokehold this week, and I'd be lying to you if I didn't say it didn't. It was this huge bombshell news thing.
So did Diddy. I'm sorry.
That was all over social media. And yeah, if you read the lawsuit, there's nothing to joke about. It's really serious allegations. I really encourage you guys to go read the lawsuit. And my heart goes out to any alleged victims of sexual assault. They ended up settling.
No, any victims of sexual assault.
Yeah, any victims of sexual. Yeah, any victims of sexual assault. I'm always gonna.
Puffy ain't coming for your ass.
It's not even about that. It's just, whatever. I mean, he's got bigger fish to fry with this lawsuit that he settled, by the way, out of court, and they ended up officially dismissing the case. Gylan, how do you feel about this news? Well, you really said that it don't mean nothing here nor there to you.
It really doesn't. It's celebrities talking, getting their due. I feel for Cassie. If something happened, I could care less about Puffy. I'm going to have a hard time listening to his music. I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore, period, end of story, because of what he did. Mm-hmm. And it just, it's one of those things.
Well, if you guys don't know, she basically accused him of sexual assault and trafficking as well. And she was essentially his sexual concubine slave. And she alleges that Diddy was, basically making her do sexual things in exchange for, the lifestyle that she was living. And it was really heartbreaking to see all of those allegations. And it's just really weird to me how, and I know that you don't want to talk about it, but I do want to just make a little quick note here and there about Diddy. I find it really strange that Tupac, Keef D is, he alleges that Puffy was supposed to give $1 million for the murder of Tupac, and supposedly they might be investigating Diddy for that reason. Then the alleged death of Kim Porter, they said she died of a pneumonia, but people want to reopen her case because they think she got murdered. Then Mace never got his publishing or his masters, and then you have all these deep. I just feel like Hollywood is really demonic sometimes.
No, it's not demonic. It's no more demonic than your next door neighbor. And for us to put Hollywood, politicians, these people are us. We are the media. The reason why you get the shit that pops up in your timeline is because when you scroll through it, you pause. And Google's like, oh, we got this fool. And we gonna get more stuff. And now she's going to go out and say all of Hollywood's demonic. No. Everybody's a little demonic, a little crazy. It just is amplified because it makes money.
I'm not demonic. I'm Jesus' child. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
so I don't know. Just kidding. Jaden,
Hey,
what do you
Jaden,
think?
step back. She says she Jesus' child. She's about to get shocked. by
Jaden, do
lightning.
you
see
think-
them clouds?
Jaden is our intern / he gives commentary from time to time. Jaden, he's 19 years old. He's
right over my shoulder
He's
right
in
here.
school right over Gylan's shoulder. Jaden, do you think that the industry is demonic?
So she wants to know, do you think the industry is demonic? the industry.
For sure. You know, you don't get to that type of power and influence and just, I think the whole is corrupt. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do a little something strange for some change. And I think that's what he's basically saying. Like, if you got to make money, you got to do some
Really,
demonic
you got to
type
do some
stuff.
strange for some change.
You got to step on people's toes and do all those type of things.
But that's life.
Yeah.
You have worked with people that have done that at the job where you are.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's not like it's because they're in Hollywood, they're eating babies' souls.
I think they might be. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. This is not a celebrity gossip site, but I'm just saying I went down a really dark rabbit hole of the Diddy Cassie thing. I read the lawsuit and I was just in shock that people are just capable of doing these type of things. But
why are you in shock still? Shit happens.
Yeah, but to me, it's just kind of like, what do people with money, power, and influence, like, do you really have to go that far?
Whoa, slow down. What do you mean people with money, power, and influence? Because
Diddy's a billionaire.
Your neighbor is crazy.
Yeah, but imagine if you're
your
crazy.
Your neighbor is crazy.
Imagine if you're crazy with power and money.
Your
What would you do?
Your ex-boyfriends are crazy. My ex-girlfriends are crazy. And they got nothing to do with power and money.
Yeah, but if you had money and power and you're crazy on top of that, that's just going to make you more crazy. It only amplifies how. Yes, money, power, and influence.
So money's a bad thing?
I mean, not really.
So since you went out and got a nice car, then all of a sudden you crazy? Because you got more money.
That doesn't
it amplifies your problems.
No, that's not what that means.
That's what you just said.
No, I'm saying, like, if you're already a bad person and you're in a position of power.
So money only corrupts bad people.
No, I think if you're already mentally corrupted, it's just going to amplify that a little bit more. Lonnie says being in a position of power can make things go a certain type of way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, make things go away. Yeah, you can make murders go away. You can make lawsuits go away.
So then none of y'all want to ever do anything with your life because money sucks.
That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that people can make things go away with a little change. It's true. It's true. You could buy someone out and just pay them off.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
But he wasn't rich. He was just crazy.
Oh, just crazy.
Okay. Anyways, Thanksgiving, NFL traditions. I'm really excited.
Wait, why you? Because you know I'm right.
No, I mean, I don't want to get into the demonic part of Hollywood because you're never going to
entertain it. You brought it up.
No, because you're never going to entertain me trying to talk about how Hollywood is demonic. You're never going to let me do that. I have to do that some other time because you're always.
I'm saying that people are demonic. It has nothing to do with Hollywood.
Too much money that gives you power is dangerous. It is dangerous. That's all I'm trying to say is dangerous.
Okay.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. And if you read the lawsuit, that all the allegations that Diddy did, it just shows that you can be a dangerous person. You can be.
So let me say something. Do you think NFL players commit more crimes or less crimes than everybody else?
NFL
This is
players?
a case study. This is a case study.
I don't know.
NFL
what are the results?
players commit no more crimes, no more amount of crimes than anybody else. And they have more money than anybody else. So they are no different than most people. But yet, you all are trying to say they commit more crimes.
I didn't say that they commit more crimes. I never said that.
You said that they have the propensity to commit more crimes.
They have the power. If you are already a bad person and you have money and you have power and you have influence, you can, like people in the comments are saying, you can make things go a certain way. You can make things go a certain way. You can make things disappear. You can make bad things happen. It's just
I think y'all watch too many TV shows.
And if we do, what's the issue? I mean, the only way we learn about things like this is if we watch television, if we read books. We get educated on certain things like this. That's why we know about these situations. Now, real quick, NFL.
Yes, I'm laughing at all y'all.
Thanksgiving is coming around the corner. Oh, yeah, the NFL controls their money. That's facts. Now, let's talk about the NFL owners. They might be a little bit crazier. And we're actually going to talk about Jerry Jones later down the line. Speaking of crazy NFL
But
owners.
there's proof in the pudding.
That's what I'm saying. So ain't no dang proof in the pudding for anybody else?
No.
Okay. All right. You just disagreeing just to disagree. I
No,
swear.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So Thanksgiving's coming around the corner. And there's a lot of things that happen during Thanksgiving Day and the NFL, and I'm really excited about Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays because I love to cook. We're gonna have a piñata at my parents' house. We're gonna have a moon bounce. I'm responsible for making a certain amount of dishes, so I'm making a pineapple glazed ham. I'm making corn on the cob. I'm making macaroni and cheese, green beans, sweet potato, candied yams, and a whole array of things. And so everybody always has their certain favorite food. Jaden, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? If you guys have a favorite Thanksgiving food, let me know in the comments.
She's curious, Jaden. What is your favorite food?
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with, and it's classic. It might be a boring answer, but probably like turkey. Like I don't know, it's just the main course, and like I eat a lot, so it's the most that like gets me feel like full the most. So I say turkey, and then like side probably like mac and cheese for me.
Okay, and Gylan, what about you?
But Carolina, I thought this whole thing was about Patrick Mahomes.
Well, that's what I'm gonna say.
With ham and ketchup.
I was gonna say, what's your favorite thing, Gylan?
What's my favorite thing?
Yeah, what's your favorite thing to eat?
You know what? I love when the stuffing and the cranberry touches.
Okay, that's
because you get that salty sweet with a little bit of ham in there, maybe some turkey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like my mom's mac and cheese because it's like a 6 cheese mac and cheese. She uses real high end cheese, none of that Velveeta bullshit. My mom's a bomb ass cook. Damn.
That sounds really delicious.
What else she'll make sometimes? One year we didn't do turkey for a couple of years. We did Cornish hens.
Oh, I never even had no damn Cornish hen in my life.
Cornish hens was good.
Okay.
But we don't do anything crazy.
But do you do something like Patrick Mahomes? That's what I was going to get to you guys about. There's a lot of NFL traditions. We're going to talk about them. But the one that is kind of weird to me is that Patrick Mahomes puts ketchup on his ham. And I think that's weird. Like, I've never had somebody come to the Thanksgiving table with a holiday ham and throw some ketchup on it. That sounds like, when people, like, I'm Mexican, so when people say tamales with ham, it's a little weird. I mean, tamales with ketchup, I'm like, are you crazy? Like, it's a little, it's giving, like, you might be a little bit crazy if you put ketchup with your ham.
Tamales and what?
Tamales and ketchup is disgusting.
No, that's good.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's not disgusting. It may not be your cup of tea, but it's not. Threepas is disgusting.
Okay.
Pig ass, pig intestines.
I've never seen nobody come to the Thanksgiving dinner table with a holiday ham and say, "Can I have some ketchup with that?" Like, that's never happened. Like,
but they've done it with steak and A1.
Okay,
it's the same shit.
But that's a steak sauce. Ketchup isn't
and ketchup
a ham
is a condiment.
Sauce. Yeah, ketchup isn't
ketchup,
a ham
you can
sauce.
put ketchup on anything.
That's nasty, bro. That's
so,
just disgusting, bro.
As I was telling Jaden
Patrick
earlier,
Mahomes is weird.
Threepas are awesome. As I was telling Jaden earlier, ham sandwiches with ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard and cheese are the bomb.
Ugh. That sounds disgusting.
Why? Look at the camera. Why are you looking at your screen?
It just sounds, because I'm reading the comments of people. I'm sorry, but it's really disgusting because, and I get if you make a ham sandwich, that's one thing. But I'm talking about at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Yeah, I think that's strange.
Exactly. Patrick Mahomes
Jaden, you think that's strange?
What's strange?
At the ketchup at the dinner table.
For sure. I've never seen it all my life. I've never seen ketchup at the dinner table. That's just me though.
I've never seen Thanksgiving ketchup at the Thanksgiving dinner table either.
I've never seen ketchup at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Yeah, and this is what he said. This is Patrick Mahomes, and I quote, told Kansas City 610 Sports Radio that on Thanksgiving Day, he said, I got to put ketchup on my turkey and my ham because he loves ketchup. So damn
Is
much.
that how he sounds when he talks?
I guess. Well, I would say he sounds like that. I just saying I ain't never seen nobody in my life giving psychopath behavior. I ain't never seen nobody.
That is not psych.
Yes,
Have you ever
it
seen his
is.
daddy? Have you ever seen Patrick Mahomes' daddy?
What the hell that got to do with ketchup
Just,
on his hand?
first of all, Texas country. That does not surprise me. If you see his daddy, that does not surprise me that he puts ketchup on his ham.
On his ham. Okay.
Yeah.
Nino says mustard on ham is cool, but not ketchup. I agree, because sometimes people put mustard on their ham as a
Ketchup
glue
on
for
ham
the
is
brown.
fine. Not at the dinner table, though. Not at the dinner table.
Okay.
There shouldn't even be mustard. There shouldn't even be mustard.
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
No.
All I'm saying is that one, like these ketchup and mustard, leave them the fuck alone on Thanksgiving Day. Now, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong. So maybe that has something to do with why he's a great quarterback, because he puts ketchup on his turkey and ham on Thanksgiving. But y'all know damn well, if y'all were at the Thanksgiving table and somebody busted out a ketchup and mustard bottle to put.
If somebody bought a exactly, period, something be wrong with you.
You'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Other Thanksgiving traditions, what I really enjoy is that we start dinner around 3:25, which is right around the time, quote unquote, America's team, the Cowboys, play. So we always make sure we watch that game, or we watch the Cowboys game. It seems like they come on every Thanksgiving. I wonder if they buy rights to that or something. I've always wanted to know. Do they buy the rights?
Oh, no, yeah, that's.
They have
well,
to.
now, if you look at tradition, that is a huge tradition with Cowboys playing. And that would be the only time I would say that's kind of America's
America's team, because they played the Thanksgiving Day. And it kind of bothers me a little bit, because I like to watch the Cowboys play, don't get me wrong. But we serve Thanksgiving dinner right around 4 o'clock, and the game starts at 3:25. So there's this gap where I'm not eating. Sometimes I wish that the Cowboys would play like at a 7 o'clock game on Thanksgiving, so I could eat, be chill, and then watch the game. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Everybody would be asleep. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Michael Figueroa says the Cowboys and Lions signed up when nobody else wanted to. Stephen Cantu says ham is for Christmas, not Thanksgiving.
Oh, interesting.
That's a great take. I don't.
That actually is a very good take.
I like both.
But we've done ham on both.
Okay. Now
honeyback hams too are amazing.
Okay, so Jaden's in the back. So let's ask Jaden, does ham belong on the Thanksgiving table? Because
does ham belong on the Thanksgiving table, Jaden?
For sure. Yeah, I like ham. Yeah, I think it belongs on a Thanksgiving table for sure.
Some people are saying it doesn't. Now what's okay? So I'm Mexican. So what's like from your culture? Jaden and Guy, I'm gonna ask y'all this: from y'all's culture, what's a cultural dish that y'all put on the table?
Fried chicken. You know what, black folk, we be eating fried chicken. That's what we do.
Okay,
is that what you want?
You really put
Kool-Aid.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
And watermelon juice.
No, I'm saying like for me.
And hogmas.
No, like we might
and
have
chitlins.
We might have tamales. We might have tamales on the. I didn't mean it like that, motherfucker. I'm just saying like. We put sometimes we have tamales, sometimes Mexicans have pozole, sometimes
actually black folk don't celebrate Thanksgiving. If you really want the truth,
Jaden said he did Thanksgiving. Why doesn't Jaden celebrate? He said he did.
We confused.
What? Okay, why don't black people celebrate Thanksgiving? Because Jaden said he did it for a long time.
Motherfuckers want free. Celebrate the oppressive shit. Don't. This can be. Do not highlight this though. I got too many white friends. They'd be like, "Oh my God, he's talking about race again." Now, family traditions, not cultural traditions, and I think it's way more important for family traditions, because if you grew up in San Antonio, you can be black and eat tamales all day long on Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's a family tradition, not a cultural tradition.
Okay, that makes sense. But Jaden said he didn't celebrate Thanksgiving for a long time. Why?
That was religious.
Oh, it was religious. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay.
So, but Jaden, what do you like the most?
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Turkey, Cornish hens. We had that one too. 1 year, Cornish hen, and then like mac and cheese, for sure.
All right, bet.
Everybody's saying ham is for Christmas. I never heard ham is for
What
Christmas.
kind of Kool-Aid? Grape, dog. Grape. I'm sorry, purple. Purple Kool-Aid.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. One got to go forever. Oh, this.
Okay, hold up. So, what's your favorite, Carolina?
What, ham and ketchup or what? Which
No, yeah, what's your favorite to eat?
Oh, on Thanksgiving? It's actually becoming candied yams.
Ooh.
I like yams. My yams are really good.
With brown sugar in?
Yeah, I put brown sugar. It's really good. I
Yeah.
love eating the ham because I like the pineapple. So I like getting the pineapple, eating it with the ham. It tastes so good. So
I like pineapple on pizza.
Now that and I would not eat that shit. I wouldn't eat that.
So my favorite would it's probably if my mother makes homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's
too.
legit. But I do like the cranberry sauce out of can that you can cut, and it still has the indentions on the can in it. That's some real shit.
Yeah, I make mine homemade, but cranberry sauce tastes good with the stuffing. I think that's what you said earlier, right?
Yeah, cranberry sauce with the stuffing.
Yeah, or like when the
do you
yams
put liver and gizzards in your stuffing?
My grandma does. My grandma throws
that's
it
some real
down.
shit.
Yeah, and I love my grandma's stuffing. But I was gonna say what I love the most about Thanksgiving is, like, yeah, the pilgrims, the Indians killed the pilgrims or whatever. How did that come about or whatever? And it's not really the best, tradition in our country. But you're right. Family tradition is the fun part about it. And I really love how our families can sit around and watch NFL games all day, eat good food, break piñatas, jump on the bouncing, let the kids jump on the bouncy moo bounce. And I signed up for a damn turkey trot 5K. I say I'm not going to sign up for the 5K every damn year, but my mother somehow convinces me to run a 5K prior to the morning of Thanksgiving. So I kind of feel like at least before I eat 5,000 calories worth of food, that I actually run 5 miles. But I love the fact that the NFL plays on Thanksgiving Day because there's nothing more traditional than Thanksgiving food and watching football. It's just fun. You just watch TV and be a bum all day and get fat. And I really enjoy that. I love the cooking part of it. And I also really love that when the football players or whichever team wins on Thanksgiving Day, they eat the traditional turkey leg. And I think that's really cute how they're making that a tradition, how they eat the turkey leg every day.
That dry ass turkey. Every time I see that turkey, it's dry. And ain't no turkey got 6-8 legs. That is not cute. It ain't funny. I am motherfucking sitting over there. How'd you like the game, Rob? Well, I know. Can't even talk because the turkey dry and shit. No dressing, no gravy. Oh, brown or white dressing.
What do you mean brown or white dressing? Like gravy, you mean?
Gravy. Brown or white gravy.
It's got to be brown because it's turkey gravy.
I've seen white turkey gravy.
Nah, that ain't real. That ain't real.
No, there's real.
Nah, because you gotta use the drippings. You gotta use the drippings of the turkey juice. Ain't nobody have no damn white gravy. I ain't never seen that before.
It's been like off color.
For real?
All right.
Wait. One last thing. I'm looking at the NFL Thanksgiving games real quick. Now,
You should have had that pulled up.
we got the Packers and the Lions at 11:30, which is my favorite division, NFC North. Then you have the Cowboys versus the Commanders at 3:30. Oh, I thought it was at 3:25. It's at 3:30. And then we got the 49ers versus Seahawks at 7:20. I was really hoping that the Chiefs were going to play that day because then I want to see Patrick Mahomes win and see if
they play tonight.
I know, but what I'm saying is I was really hoping they would play on Thanksgiving Day because I want to see that motherfucker pull out the goddamn turkey leg after he wins and try to put some goddamn ketchup on that shit. See if he could do that in public.
Do you really think he would do that?
I mean, if he say he love it. If he say he love it, and I want to know,
you just make shit up for the sake of making shit up. I wanted to pull out the turkey leg and shove it in his throat.
if you really bout that life, then eat the damn turkey leg with the ketchup on it, like you said.
He said ham first of all.
He said ham and turkey in the quote. He said ham and turkey. Put some ketchup on that. That's what he said.
Right.
Okay, real quick. A lot of people are commenting right now. And Gylan, do you cook on Thanksgiving Day?
Ooh, yes.
What do you cook?
Everything.
Okay.
Nothing's prepared the night before.
So you make everything, not your mom. Like you just like hyped up your mom, and your mom's not making nothing. Like
Oh, you said, do I cook?
Do you cook Thanksgiving Day?
It's been rare. I think in my lifetime, maybe once or twice.
Okay.
But my mom said a couple of years ago she was retired.
Okay. Jaden.
So the past 2 years.
Got
So Carolina wants to know, Jaden, do you cook on Thanksgiving?
Never. I don't cook in general. So
He don't cook in general.
I don't even know how to cook, to be honest.
Mike, and
He don't.
why
Can you-
don't
do you know
and
how
I
to cook?
noticed why don't men cook on Thanksgiving Day? Why do they sit their asses down and they don't do shit? They just watch the damn football game and drink beer.
Because we're not women.
Who the fuck?
Whoa.
God damn.
He said because we're not women.
That's why you in the kitchen. You ain't figured that shit out yet? Damn. Do you have shoes on? Or are you barefoot?
Shut up.
Listen, you barely got the right to vote. What do you want to do now? You want us to cook too? Shit.
That's what we was talking about earlier. We were saying we barely got the right to vote 100 years ago. We was arguing.
And I am laughing. Funny black man. Don't be sitting up there trying to cancel me and say that shit.
Because I'm not gonna cancel you, but you that's just funny. Oh shit! Because
Shit,
I
men-
noticed men
men would
don't cook.
cook.
Okay, Michael cooks his ass off. So there are the rare men who do cook. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are doing the Lord's work for real. Because you got people like Jaden and Gylan who don't give a damn.
Hold
And
up,
they're
hold
not
up.
cooking
First
the
of
motherfucking
all,
thing.
I do cook. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to make a bomb-ass cornbread this year.
You know damn well
Because
you gonna buy that from
that
HEB.
Creole girl. What?
You gonna buy a packet from HEB and call it a day.
When was the last time you won a cooking contest in San Antonio?
Who?
You.
I don't enter cooking. I'm not a chef.
Exactly, because you can't cook like that. I beat chefs and everybody else. Smothered in dewy sausage and shrimp over cheesy grits. I have won cooking contest.
But you don't
in
cook
San
on
Antonio.
Thanksgiving is my point. Your mom cooks on
no,
Thanksgiving.
That's listen. She enjoys it. Or enjoyed it. She don't do it no more.
All right. So enough with the Thanksgiving talk. I'm sure people are tired of us talking about
by
our
the way,
favorite food. Oh,
What kind of plates are you serving your family on?
paper plates. Okay, real quick,
surprised you
last
even
Thanksgiving
married.
comment because this is a Thanksgiving NFL show. One gotta go forever.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all gotta pick which one gotta go forever, and the
One gotta
options
go
are
forever.
the
Go ahead.
options are
Okay.
macaroni and cheese,
Macaroni and cheese,
mashed potatoes,
mashed potatoes,
stuffing,
stuffing.
or candied yams.
Oh shit.
So let Jaden know: candy yams, stuffing, mashed
Candy
potatoes,
yam, stuffing,
mashed potatoes,
mashed
and mac
potatoes.
And cheese. Which one gotta go?
or mac and cheese. Which one got to go, Jaden?
For sure, mashed potatoes. I never
Mashed
liked
potatoes. He never liked mashed potatoes.
Okay, all right. What about you, Gylan? What's gotta go?
I don't know. We fighting. Maybe mac and cheese.
Y'all are tripping. The same mac
Maybe
and
mac and
cheese.
cheese.
I,
Maybe
I,
mac and cheese.
I would have to get rid of mashed potatoes. Like I can't.
Oh hell no.
I can't sacrifice
No.
the yams. And I
No.
love mac and cheese.
No
I love
man. The potatoes with cheese and a little bit of milk, all mixed together with a lot of cheese with the skins. Nah. I could live on mashed potatoes.
A lot of people like mashed potatoes.
Jaden don't like mashed potatoes.
I,
But yams, I don't know. Yams, candy yams.
yams. So
Lonnie, have you ever
good.
had candy yams though?
Yeah, Lonnie, you need to have candied yams, not the sweet potato casserole yams with the marshmallows and pecans
Oh
and shit.
Lord, no.
You gotta have the
that
southern.
shit can go forever.
Southern. I'm going to Chicago, Lonnie.
Along with green bean casserole.
Lonnie's from Chicago, so I don't know if he knows about Southern yams. But I am going to be in Chicago in a few weeks. I'm actually going to be at my first Bears game, Bears versus Lions. So I'm going to be up in Chicago, Lonnie. I'm going to hit you up. And not the canned yams either. I'm going to be there for the Lions game. So Sunday, whenever the Lions game is, I'm going to be at my first Bears game. And so I'm going to hit you up, Lonnie. I think.
Okay.
Anyways, we got to move forward. So where we at with this show?
I
We was talking
anoint
about
thee. Jerry finally lets Jimmy into the ring of fire.
Isn't
And it's
that
I anoint thee. Look at the picture. Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
basically? this is a really sad story. This is
Why? Why is it sad?
Because Jimmy Johnson finally is going into the Cowboys Ring of Honor, which is essentially like their Hall of Fame for their team. And I don't know if you saw the clip, Gylan. I think I forgot to say.
Yeah, he said 1923 or some shit.
He said, "I'm going to induct you to the Ring of Honor on December 30th, 1923.
Okay, pause. Political statement time.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me see. I can turn all this shit off. If you believe that Joe Biden should not be president of the United States, but then you like Jerry Jones as the president of the Cowboys, you smoking crack, your mama, your daddy, y'all all crack babies. Because there's no way. That dude is out of his fucking mind.
I don't know. Well,
Jerry Jones is out of his fucking mind.
I don't want to talk political bullshit.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, so he don't move nothing in my world. I'm a Bears fan. You see what I'm saying? I live in Joe Biden's America.
Y'all would be happy if y'all had somebody was senile and crazy as an owner.
I think we do. The Bears actually do have somebody senile crazy as an owner.
It'd be better than what y'all got now.
Jimmy Johnson.
Actually, whatchamacallit, not Jaden. Jalen played pretty good the other day.
Yeah. Okay, real quick though, Jimmy Johnson's going to be in the Ring of Honor for the Dallas Cowboys. This has been a long time coming. It kind of reminds me of Mike Ditka finally being recognized as Chicago Bears years down the line because there was a beef between the McCaskies and Mike Ditka. And now Jimmy Johnson is getting his moment to shine. This should have happened a really long time ago, by the way. But because of ego between these two gentlemen, but namely Jerry Jones, they were never able to resolve their differences for the longest time. And it's a really sad tale because when you look at the Jimmy Johnson and what he's done for the Dallas Cowboys, led them to 2 back-to-back rings in the 90s. And you let ego get in the way like Jerry Jones. And I had seen what was kind of like the brunt of their beef. And it was essentially that when Jimmy Johnson was originally invited to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, it was under the guise that he was able to make his own team, do his own picks, draft movements, trades, all of those things. And as the Cowboys started to become a winning culture and they made the trade for Herschel Walker, which was really controversial because Jerry was totally against that, it kind of caused a rift and a divide in between these two gentlemen. And Jerry Jones was upset because he wasn't getting the recognition of building the winning team that Jimmy Johnson was. Jimmy Johnson, by every stretch of the imagination through the media, was getting all the praise. And Jerry Jones was like, well, what about me? Where's my praise? So that rubbed Jimmy the wrong way because it was kind of a power trip of who created this winning team. And both of these gentlemen could not step outside of themselves and say to themselves, we both contribute to this winning team. We both contributed to this winning culture. And I think it was even harder for Jerry because I think Jimmy could acknowledge that he was part of the Dallas Cowboys winning culture, but he was getting the credit in the media. For Jerry, he couldn't fathom that somebody like Jimmy Johnson was getting all the credit publicly because Jerry Jones wanted the credit. So when they tried to have these contract renewals, there was 3 separate times where Jimmy Johnson tried to renew his contract and Jerry wanted to have control over the team and what players they would draft, some of their trades. And all of those times, Jimmy Johnson said, no, I'm not going to relinquish control of that because our deal was you handle the business part of things and I handle the team. And it was working for them, but Jerry Jones couldn't handle the fact that he wasn't getting the attention. And then he started kind of trying to do this like reality show type of thing where they would have in the in the war room, as you will, or the draft room, they would have cameras without audio of them discussing who they were going to draft. And Jerry Jones required Jimmy Johnson to act like he was consulting with Jerry Jones as to who they were going to pick to give Jerry Jones the the vision that he had something to do with building this winning culture. And then it started building a power struggle. And Jimmy Johnson was starting to say the more that they would win, it was making it harder for him behind the scenes because Jerry couldn't stand it. And they just didn't get along. And then Jimmy Johnson started to be vocal about, why he was dissatisfied. He said he thought it was intriguing that the Jaguars were interested in him as a head coach. And then Jerry Jones became infuriated. Jimmy Johnson ended up leaving to the Cowboys. To the Dolphins. Jerry Jones ended up, having another championship team with this new coach after that. But it just shows how big of an ego that Jerry Jones has and had. And they kind of beefed in the media back and forth throughout the years. So for them to put their differences aside, which I think it was huge for both of those men to do, but especially Jerry Jones, it's huge, and it makes them both, it looks like there is some solidarity despite them having their differences in the past. And Troy Aikman looked like he was going to tear up. But there's a part of me also, by watching this whole thing go down, is what is the bigger picture? Why is Jerry Jones all of a sudden coming around to bringing him into the Hall of Fame? And that might be the pessimistic side of me. But I always think with people, when they have egos, there's always an ulterior motive. And I want.
Am I supposed to jump in now?
I'm
about to say Merry Christmas after that long ass take. God damn.
Well, Ramon Mata says Jerry was probably a butthead about it, and Jimmy was like, "F you then."
Yeah, Jerry is. I don't. Jerry. Oh, I just I wish y'all could see me right now. Hold on, let me turn my camera back on. I know we do sports talk, right? I get it. That's what we do, right? But damn. This is like the biggest non-story ever. You went through all that, and what happened was nothing. And you did it. I thought you did a pretty damn good job. When I woke up and listened to the rest of it, I'm just like, damn. Jerry and Jimmy, and I guess to me it only matters to Cowboys fans.
It does.
And I'm not a Cowboy fan.
But it is a big deal to Cowboys fans, and we live in Cowboys territory, and that's what I'm. This
is not Cowboys territory.
Is it wrong for me to say that there has to be a bigger picture? It's never going to be a genuine situation between them.
Nothing with Jerry is genuine.
That's how I feel. My gut
that's the
tells
truth.
me that. My gut, yeah.
The truth. It's all about the dollar.
I think it's all about attention and the money.
All about the Benjamin, baby.
And granted, Jimmy Johnson deserves this, and I'm glad he's getting his just due. And like Ramon Mata said, the 96 championship was inherited, and it was still what Jimmy built, which is true. I mean, you could say that for a lot of teams in sports. These people who are masterminds at crafting championship organizations then move on, and then other coaches inherit the winning team. Jaden had an interesting take about Jerry Jones and him going into the Ring of Honor. If you were Jimmy Johnson, would you accept Jerry Jones's invitation to the Ring of Honor, Jaden?
Sure, because Jaden?
Jaden, because Jaden had an interesting take about it. Would he accept his invitation if he was Jimmy Johnson?
So, Jaden, would you accept the invitation if you were Jimmy Johnson?
To be in the Ring of Honor after all you went through with Jerry?
I'm going to say yes and no, just because, on the fact that, they was trying to, they wasn't messing with him for, some time, even though he's built, when we talk about the Cowboys and how they were America's team, it starts with him. But then, yes, because I feel like, let bygones be bygones, and, I don't know, you can just, yeah, I think he's the reason why America's team was America's team, so yeah, for sure. I think he should at the same time.
Well, why would you say no? Because originally you had said, no, I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't accept that invitation because of everything that's happened, everything you've done.
You said no initially. Why did you change to yes? Or why are you on the fence?
Said no and yes.
He said no and yes. He gave his answer.
So he said no and yes. Okay.
Damn, let him go.
And then, see, and Ramon, I
Answer
think
the
Ramon
question,
is
fool.
exactly where I'm at. There's a listener, Ramon. He's saying Jimmy don't need Jerry Jones punk ass kibbles and bits. He can show
It doesn't. Yeah, he's in Canton.
And then that gold
be
jacket
in the
video where he was
Cowboys. Yeah.
hitting him on his hand. Like, come on, bro.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, yes, happy for Cowboys fans and Cowboys who people think the Cowboys and Jerry Jones can do no wrong. But to me, it's like there's an ulterior motive, and I can't put my finger on it. And that's where I'm at with that.
Well, I'm of the crew, as everybody knows. Like, I don't think it's that big of a story. I think it's good for Cowboys fans. If I was Jimmy, I'd take it because it doesn't matter because the Ring of Honor didn't start with Jerry Jones, and it's not going to end with Jerry Jones. Period. End of story.
Yep. All right. So I don't know how y'all feel about CJ Stroud, but
Phil, that dude is the badass.
Yeah, he really is. He had his first ugly game of 2023. He threw 3 picks, 2 in the fourth quarter. He had the worst fourth quarter in the season, but he still ended up winning the game. They still ended up winning the game, and it's not necessarily about his turnovers that he had that game that makes me really like him. It's about what he said in the post-press conference that makes me feel like, yo, this guy is actually the real deal. And the Houston Texans organization, they've been needing somebody like this to come around and just lift up that organization for a much-needed facelift. You think about all the crap they've been through with Bill O'Brien and then the Deshaun Watson thing, and then now C.J. Stroud comes in, and he just seems like a beacon of hope for Texans fans. And they actually might be the biggest threat in the AFC South based off of how he's playing alone. And in the post game, he basically was like, hey, look, Steve Kerr still takes shots no matter what, or he said something amongst those lines, but you could tell he was like, even though I threw 3 turnovers, that didn't deter my confidence. I was still confident, and I was still making sure we ended up winning that game. His confidence level, the fact that he could throw 3 picks and still be confident enough to win the game and then actually win the game, that just shows me
Touchdown.
that is their quarterback. That's the person that, like, he's the truth. That just sold me right there, because you hear a lot of post-press conferences with quarterbacks after they lose a game, or they're like, yeah, we really tried our best, and, it wasn't my best performance. That fool was like, nah, I'm still confident no matter what. So you could tell, like, he's one of those clutch players. He's going to be a clutch quarterback. And
he's like a Kobe.
Yes.
He's like a Kobe.
Yeah.
So what I put up on the screen is CJ Stroud Rookie of the Year. I'm pretty sure he's Rookie of the Year right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When you're looking at the midseason and who's been performing the best out of all positions in the NFL, yes, CJ Stroud is the person that comes first to everybody's mind. And if it's not, then you're really not watching football the way you should be.
If they make it to the playoffs, I'm pretty sure DeMeco Ryans gets Coach of the Year. Mm-hmm. So now that's Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year. If they make it to the playoffs and win a playoff game, I could see him being MVP of the league. So that means you get MVP Rookie of the Year, you get MVP, and you get Coach of the Year. He has 5 interceptions on the year. 5. He's throwing for 300 yards. He's breaking records for rookies. Dude, who's better? Mahomes is doing what Mahomes does. Uh-huh. What player is better?
And I know this might be under the rug too. Russell Wilson also has been playing well this season. Now, do I think he's an MVP?
Comeback Player of the Year.
Okay.
And that's only been in the past few games.
That would be great. Yeah, I could see him as Comeback Player of the Year. But it wouldn't be a stretch to say that if C.J. Stroud you're right, it wouldn't be a stretch to say if C.J. Stroud continues this route of having great games, who's to say that he couldn't be a possible candidate for MVP of the NFL because of how great he's playing? But I do think Russell Wilson is being slept on, and he is having great games.
Not for the best player in the league.
Not for the best player. But I mean, he does deserve some type of credit. I know we're not talking about him, but
Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, I agree. I think he deserves that. That would be a right place to put him.
Walt Chisholm said Jared Goff Detroit Lions quarterback.
I mean, that's also good too.
That's an interesting one.
That's an interesting one too, because look at how the Lions are playing. They have a great, they're the best record right now. So in the NFC North. So for me, I think they have the possibility. He has the possibility too to be MVP as well. They're 8-2 right now. The Lions haven't been good for a long time either, but he's been
they haven't been
the team
8-2 since like 1923.
Yeah,
when Jimmy Johnson went into the Ring of Honor.
So I would say like for
she missed my fucking joke. She missed the joke.
That was a
great joke.
What'd you say?
That was a great joke.
What'd you say?
I said the last time
the Lions were good. Shut up.
The Lions were good was in 1923 when Jimmy Johnson went into the Ring of Honor. Gee, now you laughing. No, it don't even count now. It don't even count now. Look, Walt Chisholm is at least laughing. God damn.
Okay, let me just say
I'm going to do this show with a mute. I get the same amount of laughs.
Look, because I was too busy looking at the record. I'm sorry. I think MVP is a really tough conversation mid-season.
I'm putting it out there.
But
I'm putting it out there.
Yeah. But
I could be wrong, but I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, but he's been playing incredible. He's going to win some damn award. I can guarantee you that. Because all eyes are on him right now. All eyes on
me.
Anyways, it's Thanksgiving week. I think that was the last topic we had for the day, right?
Yeah.
But if you guys haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, we want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for League of Our Own podcast, for sticking with us through the holidays. We'll be back next Monday. I'm no longer sick. Thank you, Jesus. But we wish you a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. Like I said, Gylan's going to be eating his mac and cheese. Jaden.
What?
Wait, I thought you said your mac and cheese was your favorite.
No.
No. It was the stuffing with the cranberry touching it.
That's Jaden.
Okay, Jaden.
We don't all look alike.
Shut the hell up, bro. Shut the hell up. Jaden likes mac and cheese. That's not funny. Stop. All right, I'm going to eat the tamales. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Because that's what y'all eat with some ketchup.
No, hell no. We don't eat no damn tamales with no ketchup. And if y'all eat tamales with ketchup, y'all might be some psychopaths. I don't know who the hell eats that shit.
I've eaten tamales and ketchup before.
Because you crazy.
No, your mama made them and they were dry.
No, my mama don't make no. My mama would smack you with a tamale. You talk about her like that.
Your mama know I love her.
I know. But what I'm saying is tamales, though, the only reason why you eat them with ketchup because you're not Mexican. So that should make sense to you, but it don't make sense to me.
Last time I checked, I wasn't Mexican.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Let us know what you guys are going to eat. Send me pictures of your plates. And I'm going to throw it down so y'all going to see my Thanksgiving spread. So happy holidays, and we wish y'all the best.
Ramon Mata, tamales with ketchup get you cut. Love y'all. Peace out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
See you next week.
If Carolina gets sick again or some shit, who knows? Yo, love y'all. Peace out.
Bye.